Puhutaan suomee. Welcome to part 3 of my conversational Finnish learning material. This time you will learn to ask and tell a little bit more about yourself. This material is always in 2 parts. In the first part you will learn the topic by repetition, and in the second part I will explain the grammar and vocabulary in more detail. We won't have any written Finnish in the first part of the video, because I want you to train your ears to hear Finnish well. It might seem difficult at first to not have any written cues for pronunciation, but it will hopefully pay off in the long run. First, I will teach some phrases to ask and tell about your studies and work, as well as where you live. Then I have a short conversation with Panu, and we use the phrases to tell about ourselves. You will see translations in English for the phrases and as we speak. Remember to repeat after us so you'll memorize it. Ootko sä opiskelija? Opiskeleksä? Joo. En. Mä oon opiskelija. Missä opiskelet? Mä opiskelen koulussa. Mä opiskelen lukiossa. Mä opiskelen amiksessa. Mä opiskelen yliopistossa. Käykö sä töissä? Joo. En. Missä työskentelet? Missä oot töissä? Mä oon opettaja. Mä oon taiteilija. Mä oon yrittäjä. Mä oon töissä. Mä oon töissä pankissa. Mä oon töissä kaupassa. Mä oon töissä kahvilassa. Mä oon töissä firmassa nimeltä. Mä oon töissä firmassa nimeltä Supercell. Missä asut? Mä asun Helsingissä. Mä asun Tampereella. Mä asun Tokiossa. Mä asun Brasiliassa.
Moi, ootko sä opiskelija?
En. Ootko sä opiskelija?
Joo, mä oon opiskelija.
Missä opiskelet?
Mä opiskelen yliopistossa. Käykö sä töissä?
Joo.
Missä työskentelet?
Mä oon yrittäjä.
Missä asut?
Mä asun Helsingissä. Missä asut?
Mä asun Helsingissä.
Now I'll explain some things we learned today. I also want to point out that this part of the lesson is always for more in-depth explanations, but not necessary to learn in order to speak Finnish. Today we have a lot of questions and answers about locations. In English, almost all locations are expressed with prepositions. In Finnish, however, many locations are not expressed with pre- or postpositions, but declinations. The most common case for locations is Inessive. It usually means in something, thus it's called Inessive. Inessive always ends with either sa or sä. That usually gets shortened to s. That means that you can often recognize that words like koulus is in Inessive. For many words, you can just add the s at the end of the word, but not always. For example, university is yliopisto and in university is yliopistos. But Helsinki, the capital city of Finland, is different. In Helsinki is Helsingis. The word stem before s alters. There are rules to these alterations, but I recommend learning the Inessive forms by heart for now. We will later learn to pick up the logic ourselves. However, if you like grammar, I'll link some materials in the description. As a side note, sometimes a word requires using another case called adhesive. For example, if you live in Tampere, you just have to say asun Tampereel, not asun Tamperees. These are pretty random, so you just have to learn them individually. Luckily, they are not super common. That's all for today. Ensi kertaan!